Welcome back to the Coins and Connections podcast, where we explore all things books, business, and bullshit. My favorite bees. I'm your host, the fairy coin mother, Cinquanta Cox-Smith of www.cinquantacoxsmith.com. Now let's get into today's episode. Hey guys, welcome back to the Coins and Connections podcast, season 6, episode 1. We back! Okay. We are back off of our break. I'm on momcation. My kids are gone until the end of July. Me and the hubs realized that we are not about this life. We try to have fun all night long and hang out. And let's just say that I had to call Earl, okay? If you are familiar with that term, you know exactly. And we ended our little trip early because we needed to sleep. I did all of that foolishness in my 20s, and I think I had enough because I can't do it. How do y'all do it? How do y'all be up just partying all night long? So let's get into a little smidget of an update. Let's see what you guys have been up to. Have you guys missed me? Just smile right now if you hear that and you say, yes, girl, we missed you on the mic. This season, I was actually going to record myself filming each of the podcast episodes, but yeah, it just didn't happen. It's not going to happen. I'm not upset about it. I promise I'll try again in season 7, but it's a lot going on. This season, we have so many things to focus on. We are going to be talking about merch. Hopefully, this season we'll get some updates. We'll be talking about different print-on-demand sites and going more in-depth in those because I want to be able to leave you guys with some amazing information on these sites that I've definitely made good amount of money on. I've just been featured on Printful's blog this month as an affiliate and ambassador. I've been working with them. I love the people at Printful. They are amazing. I love the website. They are my main print-on-demand site that I use. I'll make sure I leave the link to that down below in the description box of this podcast episode. We are now over 13,000 downloads on the podcast. Woohoo! Apple Podcasts is still leading with where you guys are listening at. But if you're listening someplace else other than Spotify or on the Anchor app, I want to know where you guys are listening to so I can make sure I'm signed up with those sites so I can get my data as well. I'm sure it's way over 15,000, but because I don't often go over to Spotify and things like that and Overcast or whatever else you listen to, Pocket Cast, I'm not consistently looking at the numbers over there. I'm also almost at 8K subscribers on YouTube. All thanks to all of you guys who come from the podcast over to YouTube, or find me on YouTube and then come to the podcast or on Instagram. I truly am grateful for the support. Now, checking in, because I'm excited about that. We have some new countries and things who are listening. So shout out to everybody in Egypt, Ontario, Quebec, New Zealand, and British Columbia who are tuning in to the Coins and Connections podcast. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. It warms my heart to know that I am in the homes of people all over this world. And it's amazing because I just started this podcast with a hope and a dream to be able to be heard, to just be able to share what I love about print on demand and helping you guys snatch some coins, okay? So you know what time it is. It's time for our rapid fire questions of the day. We have 2 rapid fire questions of the day. If you are new here, the rapid fire questions are just icebreaker questions that I ask. They are highly entertaining. Sometimes I don't even look at the questions. I just print them up and then I ask myself these questions. When I do have a guest, I get to ask them these questions as well. I hope you guys enjoy the rapid fire questions. Let's go. And the first one is, what is one thing you still have from your childhood? One of the things I still have from my childhood is this book that I wrote in 1st grade. And it was like my first glimpse at writing a book. I remember we also had an animal that we had to choose that we wrote about. So my teacher was really big on us creating books. But the one that stands out to me that I still have till this day is my autobiography, which is something that we laugh about with my parents, because I shared my true feelings about having a sister when I was 5 and how it affected me. I was letting my feelings be known in my autobiography that I did not like that my parents decided to have another child. So that is one of the things I still have from my childhood. And my parents still have lots of my trophies from when I played t-ball, softball, basketball, all of those things in early on in my life. They still have most of the trophies. I did have a box of like my referrals because I was bad in elementary. I was very mischievous, up to no good. It was the Capricorn in me. I had a box with like my referrals, and I would oftentimes go back and read through them and be like, girl, you did that? Wow. So those are some of the things I still have from my childhood. The second question is, what is something you can't do? Oh, I can't swing on the stripper pole good at all. I can't. I really wanted to be a stripper in my past life, but I just can't get up the pole that good. I might could swing around, but I can't really climb the pole all that well. So that is definitely one thing I can't do. Oh, leave it up to me to say some shit like that, okay? All right, guys, let's get into this episode.
Hey guys, today I'm here to talk about Printful. So Printful is an on-demand order fulfillment and warehousing service that fulfills and ships products including clothing, accessories, and home and living items for online businesses. So if you've been following along on my YouTube channel or here on my podcast, you've heard me talk about print on demand and you heard me talk about Printful. I enjoy Printful and I call it my number one source for print on demand, fulfillment, and shipping. They're awesome with their customer service and I recommend them to anyone who wants to start shipping products with no startup costs. It's free to use and I love just getting my samples in the mail. I love seeing my customers super excited about the quality of their t-shirts and other items. So if you want to go ahead and join Printful, visit bit.ly/PrintfulCC to sign up.
Today we'll be talking all about Merch by Amazon. And if you don't know what Merch by Amazon is, it's basically an invite-only platform. You do have to sign up to be invited to the platform. It's like a little application process. Some people get denied over and over again, and then maybe on their 5th try, they get accepted. Some people get accepted right away. I still have not figured out why they decline people and why they accept others. I have been accepted in Merch by Amazon in early 2018, a little time after I really got into the KDP journal. So I remember I was in a group and someone said something about Merch by Amazon. It was just still fairly new. And I signed up, but I never did anything with it until I saw some of the growth with my KDP account and I had honed in on a niche. So I was like, ooh, now I have a niche. Now I have something that I can test in t-shirts, because mainly what they had at that point was just the t-shirts. Later on, they have the cell phone cases, the pop sockets, they have tote bags, pillows, and things like that. But before it was like just the t-shirts, the hoodies, sweatshirts, zip-up hoodie, dress tank top, and things like that. That was the main things that they had, and it was great. So I signed up in early 2018 and I got my first sign of income in like September 2018, but I believe it's because I bought my way out of tier 10, and that just means that I lowered my price to my shirts and I bought 3 shirts to get out of tier 10. Then my first official income was in September when my shirts started to sell and when I actually defined what type of niche or what type of products I wanted to create. So I wanted to share some information with you guys, data that I got from Lisa Irby. She is a YouTuber. She also has a podcast as well. And she shared some information. And if you guys are familiar with Merch by Amazon or print on demand, you guys know Juna as well. So on her recent podcast, she shared some numbers from that Juna shared on one of his YouTube videos, and then she shared her numbers. What I wanted to do is I wanted to share my numbers for May as well, because I want you guys to see the difference and the different levels of what people are on, but how income is never consistent to the amount of uploads you have or to the amount of tiers you have. It really truly depends on what you're selling. It's people buying what you're selling do you have a great product? Sometimes I think like my top product is selling a lot, and I don't think it's an amazing product, but it continues to consistently sell and be one of my top sellers every month. And I just don't think it's a great design. So there's a lot that goes into something. Sometimes we think we're designing for our eye when really we're designing for our customers, because this is what they like. If they continue to buy it, if they share it with someone and someone else purchased it, obviously it's what they like. So it's really not up to you to decide whether you like it. Because if I would have not bet on myself and said, oh, I hate the design, I'm going to pull it, I would have not sold over however many items I've sold of this actual one shirt. So we're going to go down the list. So Juna from Detour Shirts, he is on tier 100,000. Lisa Irby is on tier 10,000. I am on tier 2,000. So in May, Juna made $6,000. In May, Lisa Irby made $3,200. And in May, I made $2,400, almost $2,500. So I was not too far behind Lisa, but Lisa's on tier 10,000 and I'm on tier 2,000. So right now, I know it said Juna said he has about 68,000 products live. Lisa says she has 8,200 products live. And I have 1,008 products live. That's just showing you that my income was almost there with Lisa's, and I only have 1,008 products live versus her 200. And Juna made $6,000, and I almost made $3,000, and he has 68,000 products live. So it just really sometimes all depends. So also, she said she has, I think he said he sold 8,200 have sold of his designs. And then Lisa said she had 1,595 designs live or that have sold. And I have 150 designs that, are available. So here is a few more things that I do want to discuss. Since starting, my top day so far this year has been 27 items sold, and I made $138.36 for my top day this year. I have not beat that day yet, okay? So in 2018, my highest month was $443.53. In 2019, my highest month in sales on merch by Amazon was $804.43. In 2020, my highest month was $808.96. So it wasn't a big change from 2019 to 2020. But so far in May of 2021, and I believe twice in 2021, I've had over $1,000 months. But my highest month so far, it was May, when I made $2,453.36 on the level of tier 2,000 with 1,008 products and 150 designs. So I have about 174 products what sales, which is like 17%. I've had over 2,000 sales, and I have about 139 reviews. So I'm not doing bad, but also I took my education that I learned from KDP when I was just researching. I took that research trend and I used it. When I found a niche on KDP and I started making the money with that, I then in turn took some of my best-selling journals and turned them into best-selling t-shirt ideas. And then I learned how to scale those ideas and add them on different platforms. So I think that is one of the things that has helped me continue to sustain and grow, because I got in early when I realized there's not a lot of products like this on merch or on KDP. So I've been able to sustain. Now, of course, they've been copied and doubled and tripled over 1 million times at this point. But because I have the reviews, because I have the time in, I still get the sales. I still get the repeat sales. My brand name has become recognizable to people, and I can now make money on different platforms where they are used to seeing the name. So things like that has helped me in my Merch by Amazon business. Now, as Amazon merch continues to grow and more people come on the site, you're still continuing to research and look for different things. There's lots of websites that you can use. There's Merch Informer, there's Productor. Of course, I always tell you guys about different extensions. I use keywords everywhere. I use AMZ Suggestion Expander. I use DS Amazon Quick View, and I also use the Amazon Keyword Tool. I also use like Amazon itself and Google and Pinterest to do my research. I also research on Etsy. I don't know if you guys know that. If you just go on Etsy and you put your cursor in that box, it shows you what people are currently searching for, the top things at that moment. When you have these suggestion expanders on Amazon, you can type in a word or two and realize that it finishes it off for you to help you find what people are searching for. And you'll see this a lot on my YouTube channel when I do my less niche down videos and when I do my niche research, when I research different things to do for a t-shirt design, and interior, and journal cover. And this is why I push research so much, because you can follow the trends, but trends die. You can follow certain statistics of what sells when, but sometimes they don't sell and there's somebody else already beating you out. But if you find an undeserved niche and you grow it, you'll always be ahead of the curve. Everyone will start to copy and try to catch up with you. But if you get in and you make the sales and you make them good and you scale very quickly, you can't wait around with these things. When you find, you have to upload, you have to push hard, and it has to be of some type of good quality. Make sure you connect with the customer and so you can make the sale. So that's some of my good advice for you guys on Merch by Amazon. I would love to answer more questions about Merch by Amazon. I actually have a video showing you how to sign up for Merch by Amazon. I'll have another video on uploading, and I'll be doing an unboxing very soon. If you guys have not been tuned into my YouTube channel, I am currently doing a how to start a stationery business series, and it's going so well. We're going to be doing t-shirts, stickers, buttons, acrylic pins, keychains, cards, bookmarks, desk planners, sticky notes, and all of that. So I'm super excited to share that with you guys and see what you guys can come up with. I'm sharing behind the scenes of all the products that I have for shipping these products. I'm sharing my stationery business startup list with you guys. So if this is something you want to do and grow your business, you have a blueprint, a template of how to go about that for your own business. Lots of people are going viral on TikTok. These makers are making, okay? If you want to sign up for Merch by Amazon, I'll definitely leave that link in the description box. I'll leave the link to the Printful article as well as anything else that I've talked about in this episode, especially those extensions. Get those on your Chrome extension bar so you can be successful and get your research going. You can be successful in your Merch by Amazon business. This segment is called Q Money Bag Start of the Week. It's the Q Money Bag Thought of the Week. If you are new here, the Q Money Bags Thought of the Week is just some of the thoughts I've had throughout the week or a topic I want to explore with you. It can range anywhere from motherhood to work to things that I do in my spare time to topics that are in the media. So it is a variety of things, but in all, it's just my thought of the week. And we are going to talk about Amazon affiliate real quick. I have been doing Amazon affiliate since maybe 2011. I stumbled upon it. I don't exactly remember how, but I was in my phase of making money from home. I was doing secret shops. I was doing apartment shops. I was taking surveys and tests. I still take surveys and tests, but somewhere in between, I found out about affiliate marketing. I think it was Commission Junction or something like that was the name. I signed up for that, and then I found Amazon affiliate. After I found Amazon affiliate, back then you could create what was called an A store. You can still have an Amazon affiliate store, but they've changed the name. They've changed how it looks. They've changed how you access it and how you set it up. It's completely different now, but it has the same scenario, okay? So you would just go to amazonaffiliate.com or type that into Google to be able to sign up, and then create a list where it's called an idea list now, where you can share out that idea list and people can purchase from the list that you create. You can knock them down into categories, clothing, houseware, and things like that to be able to share that list with people. A lot of times people want to know about books or things I use in my office. So I have different lists for different things. And then I have a list inside of my idea list where it has my actual books. With Amazon affiliate, what happens is you can send out a link or they can purchase from your idea list. And once they click your link, anything they purchase within 24 hours of having that link or re-clicking that link, you can get a percentage. Each section of Amazon has a different percentage. Books have a different percentage. Houseware has a different percentage. Probably bathroom stuff has a different percentage. Books, food, everything has a different percentage. You would have to go in there and see the actual breakdown. They have banners that you can add on your website. You can create links to direct products to share with your customers. A lot of things like Linktree will help you to have that stand out. So if you have Linktree, they'll integrate it and show that it is an Amazon affiliate store that people can click on to purchase items from you. It's as simple as you saying, hey, I bought this today off Amazon. Here's my new Amazon finds this week. Here's what I bought off Amazon this week. And most of the time people ask, oh, wow, I never thought about getting that. Where did you get it from? Where did you get these slippers from? Where did you get this hat from? It's all from Amazon, guys. I know everybody loves to shop from Amazon. I have all of the links in my bio. Click the link. Most of the time people buy it, you get paid. I believe you have to have at least $10. I don't know if it's changed to get paid. You can get paid in a gift card or you get direct deposit. So that is how you get paid out from the Amazon affiliate. I really think it's an amazing program. It's super easy to set up and super easy to use, especially if you're still a blogger or if you have a YouTube channel. Make sure you connect it and promote it through there to give yourself a little additional income in your business. So I hope that tip on Amazon affiliate was useful for you guys. And if you have any questions about Amazon affiliate, feel free to send me a message on Instagram or send me an email to let me know your questions about being an Amazon affiliate influencer.
Thank you so much for listening and subscribing to the Coins and Connections podcast. Don't forget to leave a review and join the conversation over on Facebook and Instagram using the hashtag Coins and Connections. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Cinquanta Cox-Smith and at Coins and Connections. You can shop all merch at www.coinsandconnections.com. I love you more than I love this podcast. Peace.